Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of queries from you on, especially on the topic of how to prepare for exams. Many of you guys are concerned about that you're not good at some subjects, you're not able to study well for some subjects, especially for your semester exams, maybe for your placement drives, interviews, or whatever it is. Okay, these questions when you guys ask me, like I'm not able to give you an answer in through texting you that, and also I thought I will make a video and give you a good explanation like how I overcome this situation. And to give you a heads up, let me tell you that I only studied 3 to 4 hours per subject for the whole semester. Okay, so when an exam is coming, for a semester exam is coming, I just learned 4 hours for the whole subject. That's it. I never spend more than that. And now you might be thinking, okay, then you might be like very good at studies. And no, I'm very average student. My marks are like it's completely average. I never scored like more than 90% in anything, so don't think that I'm good at like so many study stuff. No, it's all about, like I said in my previous videos and everything, it's all about like planning and executing stuff. So I'm going to tell you like how I did my methods, what were the things that worked for me. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will also find this method helpful for you. The only thing will be like you need to adjust the timelines here and there bit, which suits you. And if you're a morning person or night person, you can change accordingly. But I firmly believe that this will really help you. Okay, so let me come to the point. So I'm going to keep this video very short. I don't want to exaggerate and make this video so long. So just give you small few tips, and I hope this will really help you guys. First of all, this method what I'm going to explain to you will work for any exams. Okay, whether you're in your school, +1, +2, or semester exams, university, campus placements, whatever it is, this method is applicable for any type of exams. Okay, so first and foremost thing what I will do is I will divide these subjects, whatever subjects I'm in the university or in the school or college, whatever it is, I divide this subject into 4 categories. And the first category is the subject that is really important for your semester marks, as well as a subject that you really like. Okay, so in my case it was data structures and algorithms, so that subject has highest weightage in your whole semester marking grade. Okay, so every subject has its own weightage when you check your syllabus and all. Not all subjects are same. Okay, if you get 100 out of 100 in a low priority subject and 100 out of 100 in a high priority subject, it's a huge difference. Okay, your CGPA will change drastically based on the weightage of the subject. So that's what I mean by the importance of the subject in your semester, plus a subject that you are interested in. Okay, so that's the one category, importance of the subject in the semester as well as your interest towards that subject. Okay, so that's one category. Another category is like a subject that is really important for a semester but you really don't like the subject. Okay, so in my case there was something called I believe it was compilers. That was a subject. So compilers was like, I was not really into that subject, but that subject carried a lot of weightage in that semester. Like getting an A or outstanding grade would drastically improve my CGPA. So that is my second category. Okay, subject is important but you are not much interested. Now the third category is you really like that subject but that subject doesn't have that much weightage. Some examples are soft skill classes, maybe some HTML classes, so subjects that are very light. Okay, they don't carry much weightage in your semester marks, but you really interest that subject, you are into it, you really like it, so things like that. And the fourth category is not so important for semester, as well as you are also not that much interested in that subject. So these are the 4 categories of subjects. Now what do I do? The fourth category, right, which I am not interested as well as doesn't carry that much weightage for your semester, so I don't study much for that subject. I just study bare minimum just for the pass mark. Okay, because getting a 90 out of 100 in that subject and getting a 40 out of 100 in that subject doesn't matter much for me. So what I do is for such subjects I just study the basic presentations, PPT materials, PDFs that you get in your classrooms. That's it, nothing more than that. Okay, so just reading all the PPTs will take 3 to 4 hours at max. So just the day and night before the exam, right, we'll just go through all the PPT and just remember the few keywords and stuff, then just go and write like 2 3 paragraphs on each keywords whatever I find it in the exam. So you will get like attend all the questions and you will get like 40% or 45%, which is enough for your pass mark, right? So that's how I solved the fourth category. Coming to the third category, not so much weightage but I really like that subject. So whenever a subject that you really like comes, make sure you should score 100% mark. Okay, that should be your aim. So For now, from all the remaining category, third, second and first category, there is one simple method I follow, that is making notes. So that's the key to my shortcut on learning less. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Preparing is very important. So what's the preparation? Whenever you're in your classrooms, when you're sitting there, just make a lot of notes. Okay, whatever your professor is talking about, whatever your teacher is telling, just write down it. Make sure you are getting all the points in a good concise way in notes in your notebooks. Okay, you are in your classroom. That's the, see, you are spending your time in your classroom, right? You cannot go and watch a movie at that time, you cannot do anything else. So that's a time that anyways going for studies. So don't waste it, just sit in the class, make sure you're writing notes. So what I do personally is I write everything. Even if it is in the presentation, I know that I'm going to get that presentation, even though I will still write that points in my notebooks. So I write a lot of bullet points, and that's it. So all my favorite subjects, whatever I like, whatever I'm interested in, I will write a lot of questions. Then I also ask a lot of questions also back towards the teachers. So what, even if it is a silly stupid, like maybe there will be certain questions when you ask, people will laugh at you, right? I even ask that. I don't shy from asking questions. So nowadays I see like many of you guys are not at all asking questions. You will only ask questions when it is convenient to you, when you want something, when you want certain help, when you want certain things, you are asking questions. You don't proactively ask any question. So I really want you to change that habit and go and proactively ask question. Even it is silly stupid thing, just ask it. Okay, when you ask it, you will learn it, you will remember that moment. Whenever you're in your exams, in your interview, you will remember that moment. It will really help you. Okay, so ask questions, make a lot of notes. That's it. Now coming to the second category, that is the subject that you don't like but it has a lot of weightage in your semester exams. So these are like kind of a tricky place or difficult situation. So in this case also only one thing will work, that is making a ton of notes and write these small bullet points in a sticky note or something like that and stick it in your walls. Okay, whenever you're in your hostel, your room, wherever, stick it on your study table, stick it at the top of your bed or near your cupboards, everywhere. Just stick it all the points are. So in my hostel room, if you like during my time, if you come, you can see that my bedside, the wall and wall where my bed is kept, everything is with sticky notes. Like it's based on chapters, subjects, everything. It will be lot of sticky notes will be there on my laptops. Whenever I watch a movie, on my laptop screen, I will put sticky notes in the both corners. Okay, so whenever there is like, you know, the dramatic scene and the slow paced area, I just read through these notes whenever I'm watching a movie or something like that. So that subconsciously you will be remembering that part. So whenever you are in exam, you will remember that, okay, this part was there in my laptop screen in my right side, I stick it there. What was in the notes, I remember that, then I will write that. So this is called subconsciously you're learning it. It's called passive learning. So what happens is like you're not spending time like focusing on like let me study. No, you're not doing that. Instead you are like casually looking around the notes, casually looking around your bullet points, everything. So every day, like whenever you're walking through your room, you see like the sticky notes you have put down, you are just reading it casually. Your brain will record it and it will be there like whenever you need it. So it will really help you guys. So that's the method that helped me there. In the first category is like the subject that you really like, as well as it has more weightage. Okay, in this case also the same thing, make a lot of notes, put sticky notes, as well as do a lot of projects or some thesis or presentation on that topics. Try to talk about it, try to teach others about that subjects. There will be, you know, your classmates, friends who don't understand that particular topic. So go and teach them, even though you don't know it full, like you know 60-70% of it, go and teach them, so that it will help you to gain more knowledge on that. So your friends will ask you question, hey, how did this happen, how does that work? Then you will also learn a lot on that. So that method also really helped me also personally. So what we do is we go to the library. In the library, we all my friends, we all sit in a round table and we will teach each other whatever subject we are all good at, and everyone will be asking various questions, you know, then helping each other out on learning it. So apart from learning, it's a good time to spend with your friends. Okay, you're spending a nice time having conversation, there'll be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of, you know, making fun of each other, talking about all the gossips and stuff, everything will be there. But 10 to 20% of time you will be learning also. So this is like a gradual process. Like you don't need to learn like 1-2 hours every day. You just need to learn 5 to 10 minutes. That's enough, not more than that, especially in BTech computer science. That's more than enough. So just talking, having this conversation, it's all fine. Then what I do is, when an exam is coming, I just wake up like 3 a.m. in the morning, because I sleep a bit early and wake up in the early morning, 3 a.m. And in 3 a.m., what happens in hostel, everyone is asleep, okay? Nobody's there, it's all quiet. You can concentrate very well. Then I just open all my notes, whatever subject is the exam, just read through the notes. I don't touch the textbook, I don't touch the presentation, I don't touch anything. Just I go through my bullet points, my sticky notes, that's it. So in 3 hours, you can cover all the bullet points, go to your exam. You know that all the points are valid, all are concise. Just need to write that same topics in your exam. That's it. You will get a good marks. And that's the same strategy I followed and got a really good marks in each subjects because of this one simple strategy. I really don't like some mathematics classes, which was really difficult for me. And what I did is, like, I followed the same method. I got the bare minimum of pass mark and I got passed it. Similarly for data structures and algorithms, I really liked them and I was able to score one of the good or highest mark in that. So it's the same strategy even for interviews, right? Whenever I'm getting an interview, even till now, whenever I get an interview call and I'm preparing for interview, I follow the same thing. Whenever I do lead code questions, I make note of these questions. I have a book where I write all the points about that lead code problems. What data structures did I use? Did I found something new in that? Did I learn any new technology? I just make notes of that. Whenever I learn about new technology, maybe like Kafka has launched new version of their MQ, or maybe AWS has launched new containering version. So things like that, I just make notes of that. I read about it. So whenever an interview comes for me, I just go through my notes, I just read these bullet points, I go and attend them. Okay, so I don't have to worry about solving hundreds of lead code questions again. No, I just have to revise whatever I did previously. I never look at code, because I know coding is not that difficult. All I need to know is that logic and sense. So I just keep on practicing. So what you can do is just remember that one semester is 6 months. Okay, you don't have to learn every day, but be actively making notes in your classrooms. And whenever you get time, whenever you're walking through your room, whenever you're passively checking out your notebooks, just go through these notes, whatever you have written. Don't read it like you want to learn it. Just read it casually only. Flip the pages, go walk. Whenever you see your notes on your walls, just go through what have you written on that sticky note. Just read about it, look into it, and that will really help your brain to catch on such topics, such subjects, whatever is going on. It will really help you in your exams. And yeah, so that's it. So this is the method I followed and it really helped me. And apart from that, I have already shared you all my schedules and whatever I did in my college time, what I did in my first year, second year, third year, and even in my fourth year. You can watch my previous videos for that. Now if you have any more questions, you can do comment down and all. And if there is any particular subject that you find hard and you followed all the steps I said, do let me know. I will give you a one-on-one call through our Discord server and will help you out. If you're facing issues with programming languages, just go and write codes in lead code with that particular programming language. Try to solve it. It will be difficult at the beginning for sure. 1-2 months it will be difficult, but gradually you will catch it up. So give it some time, have patience, but be consistent. That's the most important thing. Be consistent, make your notes very good. You should be able to read it also. Okay, have some dedication also, because I know college life is, you get a lot of freedom that time. It's like kind of the first time you're getting that level of freedom, and you will spend a lot of time in goofing around and all. But what I would say is, like, once you get a good job, the freedom is forever and you don't have to worry about that. Otherwise this freedom is just for 4 years. After 4 years, if you don't have a good job, you don't have a good career, you will be like forever in a stressed life forever. Okay, you will have a lot of responsibilities and all, and you will be stressed, tensed, and it will be a very difficult life. What I would say is, like, have more dedication and more consistency, and try to get a very good job. Once you get a very good stable job, you don't have to worry about anything. Your life will be so much stress free, it will be full of fun, and you can spend your time with your own money and life. So just think about that vision, whatever you want to be. Have a good vision, clear vision about what will happen to you in the next 5 to 10 years, and be honest to yourself. I wish you all very good luck and see you on my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.